You know why? Alright, what up YouTube? It's your boy Big Holla. Y'all already know what's going on. We here. Listen, I'm on like my 5th Eminem reaction for today. I've been doing reaction videos. I didn't like how the reactions turned out. So, you know what I'm saying? I might not upload them. But welcome back to Eminem Tuesday.
Hold on, Coach. It's definitely Wednesday.
I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday.
No, fam. It's Wednesday.
Listen.
I'm telling
Calm
you.
down. It's Tuesday.
It's Wednesday, fam.
It's Tuesday in my book, alright? Alright, listen. Today, forget what they talking about. It's Tuesday. It might be Wednesday, but it's Tuesday today. But anyway, my guy Eminem dropped a song a long time ago called Mosh, right? One of my favorite songs. He dropped he was basically talking about like this was like after 9/11, you know what I'm saying, the whole like war in Iraq and all of that, you know, stuff. He talks about it in the song, so we're gonna break it down as we listen to it. This was basically his shot at Bush, you know what I'm saying? Now he's shooting at Trump. I guess Eminem just don't like the Republican Party. I don't know, but it's crazy because this is on like Eminem's real channel, and it only got 18,000 views. So I figured like might as well react to it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna hop straight into this. Hold up, what you doing? There we go. Play. South America. Alright, and there's a lot of semblance in this video too. So they just crashed the plane into the school. The kids are inside the school. Okay, so this is a semblance, like he has the book, he has it upside down. He's basically calling like George Bush kind of dumb, because like when 9/11 happened, George Bush was in Florida reading books to kids. He got the message, dipped out the classroom through the book, hit a kid in the head, all that great stuff. None of that second part happened, but he was in the school reading the book. So basically he's like, I know what I'm talking about. So I wrote down all these words, I practiced them, I rehearsed them, I memorized it. I know what I'm about to say. So don't try to like take this, what? You can't take this thing out of my lyrics before I say them, you know what I'm saying? We hopping back into this.
Insight to the blind, my insight through the mind. I exercise my right to express when I feel it's time.
See, now he's telling y'all like y'all can't mute me. You can't mute Eminem, fam. Cause listen, I know my Second Amendment right. This is my Second Amendment right to be able to say these things. And listen, George Bush, you standing right in front of the gun. Now I'm about to start shooting, fam. Everybody getting hit.
I say the fight you take it is I'ma whip someone's ass. Ask a father who has grown up with a fatherless past.
So like, look, if you don't understand my struggle, if you don't understand the struggle of the people I'm about to speak on, maybe you shouldn't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I came up to be a father that came from a fatherless past. If you don't understand how I came to be or my situations, you shouldn't speak on it. And he showed all the people he helped launch. My man put on 50, 50 put on G Unit. You know what I'm saying? It's all a cycle. I think he showed a picture of D12 back there. Let me back up just so y'all don't roast me real quick. Yeah, so he does have a picture of D12 back there. So like he's saying like, look, I know what I'm doing. I was birthed in this world in a certain situation and made my way out of it. And we gonna hop back into this.
Mr. Kiss's ass crack, he's a class act. Rubber band man, yeah, he just snaps
back. Rubber band man snaps back, because you know when you pull the rubber band, it just snaps back to its original shape. But he's basically like saying like, look, people have tried to stop me my whole career. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, I think this was like around the like Eminem show era. And you know what I'm saying? Like y'all tried to stop me already, but y'all can't do it. But he had a line in here I wanted to speak on. Hold on. Oh, he said Mr. Kiss's ass crack. So he's basically talking about on the people, like people always got on Eminem for his lyrics being vulgar. He said, look, none of that ever stopped me. I just snapped back. Rubber band man. We back into these though.
As I lead through the darkness, as I provide just enough. Come with me, and I won't steer you wrong.
Okay, so right here we have, this is the chorus. He's basically saying, follow me. I got the message that y'all need to hear. My message will entice everybody to fight for this cause we all need to fight for. But it was Lloyd Banks, you know what I'm saying, off the picture. But it's a black guy who basically is being mistreated in his environment, you know what I'm saying, by the police. He comes home, his dad is watching on the TV the KKK burning stuff down, and they're just seeing all the hate that's gathered in the world, which is crazy because if you look on the TV now, there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of this stuff wasn't going on back then, but like even that one scene where they showed the people walking with the pitchforks, that looked like Charleston, South Carolina. What was it? Charleston? It was that one place where they had that one rally. I don't remember what state it is. Y'all comment down below which one it was. I know what happened there, but it was more depiction of that than what was actually going on back then. But so we hopping back into this.
Charge, we gon' start, we gon' march through the swamp. Come together, let's all form. It's on just a little.
Like, so he's saying we need everybody. Everybody come in. The people that are over here, y'all are important. The people over there, y'all are important. The people in the front, y'all important. The people in the back, y'all important. And the guy that was depicted in the beginning, or like the guy who got beat by the police and then went home to his dad, he's coming to join the Eminem fight too. So, you know, we hopping back into these.
They gradually build from the front to the back. All you can see is the sea of people, some white and some black. They ain't gonna stop us, they can't. We're stronger now more than ever.
Like, so he's saying, like, look, we're all coming back. We are all coming together, and we'll be able to fight this fight and overcome the things that are going on. Now, mind you, in 2001, when did this come out? I don't know when the song dropped, but I know it was in the Eminem show. It had to be between the Iraq War or sometime in the Iraq War. It came out like 2005, right? The Eminem show. I'm not sure. Y'all let me know down in the comments. But anyway, mind y'all, I was like 9 years old back then. So like I'm trying to remember what was going on back then. But I was in elementary school. So y'all don't blame me if I'm missing a couple details like depicted in the video. But y'all feel free to, you know, talk about what I missed down in the comments. But this is a guy coming back from the army. And people, like, look, our, what is it called? The VA. I heard the VA is garbage. You know what I'm saying? They don't treat the troops right when they come home. If you're a troop, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for your service and all that great stuff. You let me know your experience if you're watching this. But anyway, we're going to hop back into this.
Let's go, we say yeah. They tell us stop, we say go. Rebel with a rebel yell. Raise hand, we gonna let them know.
See, he just got home and he was reassigned to go back to Iraq. They just keep the troops across seas, fam. But that was the reality of what was going on back then. My uncle was in the Air Force. My guy was over there too.
Storm, push up, push, push. As I lead through the dark.
See, and it looks like the guy from the army, he's had enough. His wife is like, I can't believe I got your newborn baby. I got your daughter here. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have to go right back. So now the troops are like, listen, whatever's going on with this presidency, it's got to go. Like, we ain't got no time for this. But yeah, let's hop back into this.
Proceed, carry on, give me hope, give me strength, come with me, and I won't steer you wrong.
He had the knife in the poster of, you know what I'm saying, George Bush on the wall. That's really who fueled this whole thing. This is like back when Kanye was like, George Bush. No, that was Hurricane Katrina. I'm tripping. Never mind. But we gonna hop back into this though.
Swinging down on us, Mosh pits outside the Oval Office, saying we're responsible.
So look, oh, see, ooh, look. So he's basically like saying, look, like imagine us, you know, using our voice, going up, you know, protesting to get the things we want to do. And so what's depicted in this is, I guess Bush did. I see, like I said, I was 10 years old back then. I don't know what the tax cuts was back then, but on the screen it's showing that George Bush had tax cuts that obviously were affecting people. And now she's getting evicted from her home because of those same tax cuts. I'm pretty sure the tax cuts were for the wealthy, you know what I'm saying, and affected the lower classes. But yeah, we gonna hop back into these.
This has been Laden
Okay, so a lot of people, I'm not gonna say I know this for a fact. This is something I've heard. I didn't like thoroughly research it, but I do. Well, I kind of heard that Bin Laden actually went to school, like a university in America. You know what I'm saying? Worked with our government before. But what he's showing here is like there was a videotape when Bin Laden was hiding in a cave over in Iraq after they bombed the towers. You know what I'm saying? And they're basically saying like this is all a staged thing by America. That's what this is showing. So it's like it's really just all smoke and mirrors because Bin Laden did his little talk that he did, and then the backdrop falls, and then you see the people from, you know, the White House behind him. That's kind of crazy. But we're gonna hop back into this.
Like this without pumping our fists in your choice. Let me simplify the rhyme just to amplify the noise.
See, okay, so he's saying like I'm not gonna do my usual Eminem thing, make this super deep and cryptic. I'm gonna make it very simple. Like this song is very simple. You know what I'm saying? March with us. That's basically what he's saying the whole thing. So he got the black people behind him. He has the military people who are fed up behind him. He has the mothers at home that are affected, trying to take care of their kids behind him. So that's what the whole march of this whole song is depicting. And this video is kind of cool. I used to love watching this video.
Maybe we can reach Al-Qaeda through my speech. Let the president answer high anarchy.
So he's saying like, oh, listen, this line is, I like this. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people in Congress or in the government, they do make decisions for people. You know what I'm saying? And this next line, what he's about to say is really like depicts that.
Strap him with an AK-47, let him go. Fight his own war. Let him impress daddy that way.
So a lot of people, I think like George Bush's dad had problems with like the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people said like this whole beef he had with the Middle East was like just to carry on his dad's legacy. Like I said, I was 10 years old. Don't kill me, fam. Listen. I was only, when George Bush left office, I think I was like 14, maybe. Right? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I was 14 when George Bush left office. So y'all don't roast me for that. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to hop back into this.
No more blood for oil. We got our own battles to fight out our own soil. The trick is to thinking that we ain't loyal.
See? So what he's saying is like, bro, they try to make us feel bad about not supporting people going out there and fighting this war. They say you need to be patriotic. But if you have anything to say about the military or the actions of the government, they're saying, oh, so you're not patriotic. You're going against your country. And that was a thing, you know. I heard about it in school a little bit. I heard like the adults around me talking about it. Crazy. Like I said, for y'all that's older, y'all fill me in on the stuff I'm missing. But I think I'm getting a depiction pretty well.
In his eyes, it's all lies. Place with his own face. Mosh now or die. If I get sniped tonight,
You know why? If I get sniped tonight, you know. That's what a lot of people say though. You know what I'm saying? They like, look, when I'm giving out this information to the world, if I get shot, at least y'all know the reason why I got shot was because of this. So if I get sniped tonight, you know why. So we're going to watch the rest of the video to see what else is depicted in here. Because I think it's just the chorus again.
follow me as I lead through the dark. Carry on, give me hope, me, and I won't.
See, so like each person is taking on like a different type of like objective in this whole mission. So, you know, my guy Eminem took it, walked straight into there. The army guy used his image to get past the police to get to the fire truck. You know, the black guy, you know, did his sneak.
You trust as I got us through the fog, take us right through the doors. Come on.
And this was like, so this was the same album he started out with, the White America, I love you, as we proceed to give you what you need. You know what I'm saying? I might react to that next. Y'all let me know down in the comments. So basically what he's doing here, he's signing a bill. I'm not sure what the bill is about, but I'm pretty sure the video is going to show it. So.
And as we proceed, Mosh for the future of our next.
All right, so he's basically saying like my voice is loud enough where I can combat this. Now I guess that's what this whole video is saying. Like this is how we're going to infiltrate, you know, and get the message across that we need to. Everybody get behind me, because Eminem was the biggest hip hop artist of all time. You know what I'm saying? Selling as far as fan wise, the biggest. You know what I'm saying? So here he's saying like, I have the voice to infiltrate into. That's why he's depicted as like the president in this. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all thought of this down below. Now this wasn't like a super lyrical thing, but I figured this was like something, you know, cool to break down. I got like some of the depictions, but if there's more like facts that were out there from back then, y'all let me know. But anyway, y'all like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Big Holla, and until next time, guys, we out of here.
Thought this was my all, but it isn't. They would've blamed God, but I didn't. My whole team took it in stride. We ain't never took no pride. Our love for this game is the reason why we in it. They thought this was my all, but it isn't. They would've blamed God, but I didn't. My whole team took it in stride. We ain't never took no pride. Our love for this game is the reason why we in it. You never compromise and show no change, but we still about to blow no propane. I got these thoughts of suicide. Since these people want me dead, I'll take a bullet to the head like Cobain.